Soul Garden.
Hello, Ambassador Gemini, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes weekly update from my webcam to yours. I'm Christopher Witecki, your host to the universe. I'm also the host of SoulGarden.me, the most loving space on the internet for remarkable souls living their brightest. Is that you? If it is, come on down. We got a whole team of bright Geminis here to help you grow and accelerate your growth, and a bunch of support, as you will see through this whole broadcast about Lightcast. Also, some good news. The 2012 Act 4 videos will be available in a couple of days for immediate download. This is where I summarize now to the end of the year. That includes the Mayan calendar prophecy, December 21st, and New Year's Eve, if we live that long. But seriously, folks, this is a good video. It's going to help you wrap up the year correctly. If you want me to text you when they're done, just text me to 96362, and I will let you know as soon as they're available. What is available right now, if you want to learn astrology, are my Astro 101 video courses. These are quick little 7-minute courses for $3 that will get you chapter by chapter by chapter all the way through astrology. Make it a hit at the party. That's right, from the perspective of me. So if you're interested, come on down to soulmart.me. You can download those at any time. Absolutely. Now we are stepping into the Master Shui this week. That's chapter 3, or the third decan, or the 20 degrees and up of this transit. This is where we let our emotions run away with us. This is where we let passion take over. For Geminis, we're talking about your heart chakra. You've been working on this since the fall of 2009, and now it's time for Geminis to make the big leap and aim straight for their heart's desire. That might be the girl you're in love with, the guy you're in love with, most importantly, the part of you you're in love with, and what you want to do with your heart. That's the most important thing, because everyone is relative to you and your relationship. Oops, sorry about that, boom. So this was a long relationship where you worked on inner child and getting over your inner child damage and your childhood damage and things like that, stepping in your creativity, expressing your creativity. This goes back to 2009. Maybe falling in love for the first time, but maybe not all 100% the right person. And then now stepping into passion and joy, really letting yourself and surrendering yourself to passion and joy. And you don't need anyone else to do that. That's just you and you that we're talking about. So we come into the overlap Fun Day Sunday. Jupiter rules the day, so it's time to run with the ball, and you are creative. It's time to play and fun. The moon in Libra makes your inner child online, and you want to run with the possibilities. Unlimited possibilities is what you will say to yourself. And Saturn is 1 degree Scorpio, so you are feeling the strength of a new lifestyle around the corner. We'll talk about that. And you are getting momentum. Venus at 13 degrees Virgo says that there will be a breakthrough in a new reality or feeling secure. So a breakthrough in security, getting excited, feeling the new life. That is the Sunday that starts the week. Then on Monday, it's Lightcast Day, and it's a Uranus-ruled nuclear Lightcast Day where there will be breakdown, breakthrough, and pa-pam, lightcasting. This is where you're going to really have to make the leap and just jump. Let your emotions jump and let your excitement run away from you. This is where you can no longer think about it. You just have to feel it. So your minds are left behind, and emotion and passion and love is what carries you forward. This is why Geminis weren't falling in love, because their minds don't let themselves run with it. Now, for those born between 73 and 82, this is not just a 2-year, 3-year transit graduation, but a generational one. You are officially stepping out of your childhood karma and facing brand new lessons for this lifetime. So this is a fascinating shift of the generation, something I'll report on later after the elections, once we're well in the Scorpio. But it is a generational shift as well. So on Lightcast Day, fill your heart with love, release your mind, allow emotion and passion to take over, and just hold that note as long as you can, especially as the moon conjuncts the sun. We will text you if you're watched over in the guardiancy. On Tuesday, Mercury rules the day. You are sunny but hyper aware. The moon crosses Saturn, and so you really feel that new lifestyle, and that might be a little bumpy for you. But because Mercury rules the day, that's your home planet, you are feeling rather sharp. In fact, at one point in the day, Mercury itself will cross, or the moon will cross Mercury itself, so you'll get really clear and crystal clear, probably on the lifestyle or direction your health or life needs to go for those dreams to come true. So there's a clarity there. Another thing that we have on this day is a square breakage. We have a square of fear here, 2 squares, And the epicenter is wanting to feel secure. You want to feel secure, but your relationships you're not so sure about. You want to feel secure, but your ego and strength you're not so sure about. Well, you know what? You can feel secure without these two things at all. And that's what it's about. You learned how to feel secure 3 years ago. Okay, 3 years ago when your life, home, and family changed. Own that knowledge separate of these two events, and you will release the fact that your ego doesn't know everything. It's not gonna till 2013, and you're gonna release the fact that you don't know where your relationships are going. You're not gonna till Mars completes that transit. So it's okay, let it go, let it flow. Don't get caught up. Don't hold back the inner child's excitement for your dreams to come true. That's kind of a test in that way, your new master shui. On Wednesday, sunny and groovy. That's because Venus rules the day, so it's time to restore balance and order. I think you're feeling much better. The moon is off of Saturn and just kind of grooving in the moment. Venus always makes it great, and let's not forget, you're supposed to have your dreams coming true. So really, if you let yourself go with the flow, your passion is getting excited on Wednesday for dreams coming true. You might hit some bumps in the road, but you just got to sway with it like a surfer. Remember, this is not mental. These are not your thoughts. We're talking about emotion and love, not thoughts, okay? Thoughts are just like, go that way, I think. Go that way, I think. That's it. You think. It's trying to help the Geminis. One thing I do want to point out is the moon will cross Mercury somewhere in a 24-hour period, depending on where you live on the Earth, and that's the time where you might have to get serious or you might have to negotiate something in your moment. On Thursday, it's cloudy and sentimental. The moon moves into Sagittarius, so you're starting to feel for your honey or that relationship spot we talked about, plus there's going to be a crossover. Neptune rules the day, so you're kind of asking your guides and God, is this the right thing? Can I have my dream come true? This is a test of faith, is what this is. Your emotional shui for your dreams coming true is getting tested on its faith on Thursday. What are you going to do? You're going to go with it. That's what you're going to do, because you watch Soul Guard, and I have to make sure you get your dreams come true. One of the things that's happening is this opposition. This is another test of that faith. The moon first hits Mars, which makes you impatient or unhappy with your relationships, and that's, rattles that whole cage. On the same time, that also rattles your ego, because you don't feel strong enough or have enough charisma to get yourself out of the relationship situation. That's not going to change today. Okay? This is a test of you really believing that your heart will get what it wants, despite what the momentary evidence is. You just committed to this on Monday. So don't expect your whole life to just ping into the personal dreams. We had to get you 3 years to just commit to the personal dreams. All right? So this is a day where faith is certainly tested by those planets. On Friday, Friday's going to be a good day because you are sunny, you are romantic, and Saturn gives you some strength, okay? Saturn gives you some strength. So it's a Saturn-ruled day, and this is a day to really commit. You've got to commit to whether you are committed to your heart, not anyone else, your heart, your dreams, that you will be happy, number one. Once you are convinced that you will always be happy, you will not worry about a mistake here or there or a bad choice here or there. These things will break away because you've got you. That's what the twin is. One twin going and having fun, the other one holding the fort, and vice versa, right? One twin looking at the inner child, one twin negotiating for the inner child, and vice versa, and vice versa. That's my inner child coming out. So on Friday, the moon is still in Sag, so you're hyper aware of relationships and romance and all that stuff. But Mars is at 9 degrees, which tells me that your relationships will probably take a step forward. You will graduate somehow. Whether you see it or not, you will graduate on that day. Saturday, cloudy, chance of anxiety. Not because any of this has been wrong, but because there's a bit more of turbulence. Mars rules the day, which means you've got to act on your inner child. You've got to act on behalf of your inner child. You've got to stand up for your personal dreams, no matter who gets in the way, okay? I have a feeling something will make you very uncomfortable on this day. That's because the moon will cross over Pluto. When the moon crosses Pluto, this means you have to let go of an old you and embrace a new you. In this case, a flexible you, okay? Geminis tend to be inflexible with their boundaries. And so flexibility is of the essence. Now, what helps you be flexible? Look at this, Venus and Virgo. You are feeling the master shui of that security, which you worked out years ago. So use that security that made you survive before and hold your own hand in the insecurity of boundaries. So this is a day where again, your inner child believing that the dreams will come true is tested. Secondly, letting go of the old past. Thirdly, embracing the new. So just because we're past Lightcast Day doesn't mean the work is over. Then on Sunday, sunny with a chance of grande. If you did all your work and you feel safe and the moon is just drifting in Capricorn, that means Geminis are going to feel pretty randy. And Mother Earth rules, which means the whole planet feels rather grounded. So on this overlap fun day Sunday, I think you're feeling pretty good. Let's look at the planets. There's an interesting development. For one, the sun is now conjuncting Saturn, which means as you hold the master sway of dreams coming true, you are fusing it with the new reality that is born. So a new lifestyle is born. At the same time, your home planet Mercury at 22 degrees, master shui, and also the same degree that we had Lightcast Day. So wow, look at that. Your mind is way ahead of you as far as the Scorpio issue. And this means that you are already imagining and thinking of this new lifestyle and exactly where to go. It's at point 1, but you're already thinking where it will go. Then Venus, that sense of security, it's master shui, and it's 22 degrees too. Look at how this all matches, man. It's all groovy. So at the end of the day, you are in master shui with where you know your lifestyle is going. You're in master shui with feeling secure. You're in master shui with inner child holding space, and you're in the first degree of a new life. That's how I think the week ends. Pretty cool. Weekends ends. The weekend ends. All right, Gemini, and so am I. That's all I have for the 7-day forecast. Come on down. You know, one of our favorite people, Marcella MacArthur, our cruise director, is a Gemini. She's in every office hours. She can speak fluent Gemini in any language. Come on down. She will help you. We've got the videos to download. We've also got, of course, Act 4 is coming out. So no excuse. Time to step in your inner child and have your dreams come true. Until next week, live, love, be.
Having trouble in your love life? I have the answers. It's called Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. The biggest problem usually is people choose the wrong person. Not anymore. Find out your birthday secrets available online at secretsofbirthdays.com.